kindergarten, it's Miss Allman. Have you finished your weaving? I've been weaving like crazy and I'm really excited to show you how to take it off the loom today. But first I gotta show you what happens sometimes when people are really excited about being finished. They might not really be quite all the way done. This weaving is not all the way done. I filled it up, but look, you can see some of the warp showing through. You can even see the loom in some places. That means it's too loose. And if you take it off, it's gonna fall apart. So if yours is still looking like that, you wanna gently just push all of those wefts up together until you can't really see. It doesn't have to be all jammed up, but it does have to be close together until it feels kind of like cloth. Then you probably have to do a little more weaving, but that's okay. It only takes a few minutes and it'll be worth it so that your piece doesn't fall apart when you take it off the loom. Now, if you are really done and ready to take it off, I'm gonna take a little shortcut so you don't have to watch me weave anymore. Here's two of the things that you get to decide. One is, what do you want your edges to look like? Some kids like to leave the edges kind of soft and fluffy, a little bit uneven, and some kids like it to be very smooth. And if you want yours to be smooth, you should trim it along the edge of the cardboard like this before you take it off. When I'm doing this, you might need a grown-up to help you with this part. When I'm doing this for kids at school, I ask them floppy or trimmed, and they can tell me. You're the artist. Neither one is right or wrong. You get to decide. Do you want it to look like this or do you want it to look like that? They're both fine. It's up to you. Now that you've decided how you want the edges to be, you're going to turn your weaving over and you're going to just cut across the warps from the back. And get rid of this little bit that had the knot in it. And now, they're probably going to get a grown-up to do this part. You're very gently going to pull two of them free and tie them in a knot. Pull two more free, tie them in a knot. This is going to hold all of the pieces that went across the warps in place. Now, I don't know why, but I didn't think of this when I made this loom. It's got an odd number. So here's one extra loose one on the end. You might have done that as well. Just tie it to the last one that was there. So now, look, you have another artistic decision to make. Do you want those to stay like that, or do you want those trimmed off as well? Either one is fine. You're the artist. You get to decide. Right? So you can have them be barely visible or hanging down long as part of the weaving itself. In a moment, it's going to be off the loom. You'll have an empty loom ready to make another project. Sometimes when kindergartners are making this, they're very excited about what they're going to turn it into. It's going to be a little blanket for a little doll or a stuffy. Or maybe they're going to lay it on their own pillow and feel how soft it is. In the classroom, I would have hung it up on the wall. I would have just stuck a little thumbtack right through it and put them all over that beautiful bulletin board so that people who come in our classroom could see it. It's not super sturdy, so you probably don't want to, well, depends on how long you want it to last. If you play with it a lot, it will fall apart. That's okay, you can make another one. So you can leave your strings hanging down, or you can have them trimmed. You can have a smooth side or a fluffy side. Now you have an empty loom. Do it all over again. I hope you had fun weaving the simplest beginner way, kindergarten. Another day, I will show you how to do a straw weaving, a little more complicated, sort of first grade style weaving. I love you, kindergarten. I miss you. Have some fun with your loom. Mwah. Bye.